collect my change by cooking cocaine. I smoke up so much gas, I'm full of propane. If the police on my ass, they get a motherfucking smoke spray. Real cut, though, don't feel no pain. Chopper got him singing like he T-Pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Conspiracy Randy podcast. Your host, as always, Tyler. Your other host, as always,
has a drinking problem. Hi, I'm Andy.
You can find me on Instagram at Tyler F. Stone. That's Tyler EFFIN Stone. Andy, where can they find you at?
I'm at Skinny Idiot Studios on the gram. I'm also on TikTok. You should check that out. Crazy kids.
We've had a big week, Andy. It's been another big week. We've been getting an unreasonable amount of TikTok heat again.
Uh-oh.
We've crossed over 90,000 followers, guys. We're basically Kardashians. Mm-hmm. Conspiracy Kardashians.
Yeah. I'm the chubby one that got, like, better looking later.
All of them?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, shit. That's so stupid. Kardashian famous. That's not a world I want.
Yeah, I have been blocking another probably like 100 people a day for the last 3 days.
Super a lot of negativity.
Yeah. There's only so many times you can take being called retarded on the internet.
Yeah.
You know.
Did they go after a physical appearance again?
Not much, surprisingly.
Yeah. We must be getting even better looking.
I don't know. We got to start doing these episodes with my shirt off so people stop calling me fat.
Can we like superimpose somebody else's body onto mine?
Yeah.
After the fact? Cool.
We'll reverse age CGI you.
Oh,
like Johnny Depp.
Good. Baby face, grody. Fucking stupid.
Dude.
So big week. Yeah. A lot of shit going on in the talk.
Your mother had a death in the family a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it was last week.
And those of you that are new, because there's new people again, I always have to keep reminding you, Andy's mother is dementia, and Andy takes care of her full time. So this is like a whole new thing you have to deal with, right? This is new, right? Mm-hmm. And how was that process? Just like even leading up to it.
Oh my God! Well, it was a constant. She loops what I like to, like on.
And they're becoming more frequent.
Yeah.
Than they ever have been.
Yep.
That does increase exponentially.
She's been in my care for 2 years now, and it has been just a degradation of just everything.
If I had to guess, based on just what I've been hearing, is like the last 3 months has been far worse progression than like the last year and a half combined.
Yeah. A lot of it makes jumps. Well, she was formally diagnosed in 2017, and they. Statistically, the average like life expectancy afterwards like 8 years.
Yeah.
So whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa,
pulling out my hair.
Fuck you, mom. For you, I gotta do this. If I didn't, it'd be worse. Like you people, are like he's a monster, but this is my like letting loose and shit. But yeah.
So that's been a whole thing then. So she's had to do this looping thing constantly remembering that like someone died.
Mm-hmm. In various ways.
Yeah.
Not that the person died in various ways, but like she finds out in various ways. Like we were doing Christmas cards right now, and she wanted to do one for the deceased person.
You should just let her. Yep, no problem here.
Okay. Yeah, I guess like. Just tuck it away with that letter to Santa. Mm-hmm. It's going to the North Pole. I mean, we were at the wake, and she started asking people. She was like, looking around the room, seeing who's all there.
Yeah.
And then it just must have clicked in her head. She's like, oh, well, where's so-and-so?
So she was at the wake asking where the person who the wake is for. Where are they?
In a couple different groups of people we were talking to.
Are you standing behind just going like, guys, just...
They're all hip to it, and normally when people encounter her for short periods of time,
they figure it out right away.
They do, and they're they have more patience.
Yeah,
I'll be here to admit that I have a gauge. And it just drops throughout the course of a day. Yeah. And when we have shit like that going on, it wears me down too. So yeah, there was a couple times where I kind of, flashed her a look like,
what are you doing?
We were leaving, and she said bye to this guy, and she's like, say hi to your wife for me. And she'd been gone for like 15 some years.
Dead.
Yeah.
She's been dead. Yeah.
So he just starts saying, "Oh," and I'm behind the guy, and I'm just kind of like,
"Just let it go. Just let it go."
And then she got it and stuff. But yeah, it's. I mean, and that might happen to the normal person that's in an aging process, but it's so much more with her.
Yeah.
It's so much more.
That's like the worst superpower.
The ability to forget. Oh my God. Yeah, no, it's crazy. She could ask me something and I could hear, she could do it again in the next 30 seconds.
Do you ever try
recollection?
Do you ever try to then just like, cause so you see that like bad loops continue to repeat themselves. Do you ever think about being like, Mom, I fucking got it. I got signed to the goddamn Lakers. We're moving to Los Angeles. I'm going to join LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and them other guys.
We're going to go shoot some hoops.
Yeah.
You like
I
California?
finally did it. I mean, you think she likes your cooking. Imagine how excited she'd be if she found out you made it into the NBA.
Yeah, she'd be so stoked.
Yeah.
And that much more confused. the hootie what? Can I watch Frasier? Yeah. No. Sure, you can watch Frasier when we go. No, it's I don't know. She's just very prone to anxiety, and I think that goes. It's got to go. I mean, she's always been an anxious person her entire life. I mean, like it's like me.
Yeah.
It's like my energy. Only think like another 30 years.
Yeah.
It just expounded and just just like I gotta fucking worry about everything, and then like all of a sudden it's like she's not remembering shit. You know.
Yeah.
Like she got asked to basically retire early. She was a school teacher for like 30 some years.
Yeah.
And they're like, this, I mean, can you imagine? Like if you're in her class and you're like taking the same fucking test like all week long. Yeah. Or shit like that.
Or you could just yeah.
And think about.
By the way, there's teachers like that out there who like are like just slipping.
Just check out.
Well, who are like just slipping mentally. We've had some teachers like who are just kind of like a little too old to be in the game.
Oh, like substitutes.
And but they're just really easy to manipulate.
Yeah.
And you can just get good grades. You don't have to do the work. Like you can kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a couple of those.
Those are the ones wheeling the TV out more often than not. Like, you guys want to watch a video?
Oh, no, I forgot it, but I did it. And then the next day it's like, I gave it to you. What did you lose it?
Okay, we'll just mark that as a complete.
Obviously. I'm a fucking genius. If I do the work, it's good. I told you I'd turn it in. Why would I lie to you? I oftentimes just don't turn it in anyways. Why would I lie this time?
Kind of makes me sick because my mom's a saint and people like you probably duped her more than a few fucking times.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, can you think about how school in general has been in the last like decade or something like that? Or even like, 10, 15
With all
years.
the internet?
Well, and like like fucking Common Core and like all the changes to shit and all the fucking, it would drive her brain. No wonder, And then I'm like her child. So that's just got to be added stress on a daily basis. My artist son who talks about farts and dicks and butts.
He's going to be just fine.
Trying to raise children and shit. So, yeah.
So the thing I noticed when I was at my funerals, that there was like, they've remixed a lot of the Catholic things now.
Mm-hmm. All the things we've just the call and
when
response
does this happen?
stuff.
Is there a meeting that they do? But like, it's not. I think it's a whole thing. It's everywhere, right?
Is there like a newsletter? It's got to be.
Was it like did the new Pope come in? Be like,
yeah,
it's the remix edition.
It's me, the Pope. Now we will say it different, huh?
It's me, the other Pope.
It's other Pope. The remix edition to a song about Jesus. Yeah, no, it was weird. Like I was that guy in church that said something else completely different than everybody else, but audibly enough where it's like, oh shit,
this guy hasn't been in here in 20 years.
Oh god, I'm not gonna do this anymore.
I bet that's what they do. Like every
Just
5 to 10
weed out
every
all the
5
shit
to 10
faces.
years they do it.
Yeah.
So that way on Christmas they're like, these motherfuckers. This is their only time in here.
We'll see the non-believers. They're the ones that aren't kneeling. And,
They don't know all the words.
God. They're the ones going like this. You know that thing? Do you know where to go? You're like, in the name of the Father and the Son and the Papa John's.
It's forehead, heart.
Shut up.
Forehead. Was it? Forehead, mouth, and heart. Yeah.
Damn it. I've been doing my nose like all this time.
Honey, honey, honey.
In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Cocaine. Right in my nose. Yeah, I can still smell the incense, like the funeral incense from that shit. Ugh, fucking Catholic churches, man.
I was talking to a friend of mine. We were at the reception after the one we were at, and this guy's like, It's like, so I think what I want to do just to like piss off my friends is have my funeral just be like a triple mass. Just
oh
like
my God.
3.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And
God.
they gotta like walk me in and out each time. Like, we're doing this.
You're going around the side.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck that. Burn me and earn me, bro.
All that stuff, though, so it reminds me so much of being in Catholic school.
Yeah.
And I was thinking about like, when you were in school, do you ever get like boners in school?
On occasion, yeah.
Yeah, just like, because you're like, you know, like a teenager.
Well, yeah.
You know.
Sometimes pants feel good.
Is that how it's just the feel of the pants? We used to call them NRBs, no reason boners.
Yeah.
They just come out of nowhere. They're not inspired by anything, but at that age, they're just like, oh shit. Well, there's nothing you can do. You know what I mean? If you're if you're like 15, 16, 15 years old with just a boner.
Dude, that's
the worst.
That was part of the sex ed video from 5th grade I watched. This kid was hanging out. It was picture day, and all of a sudden, like, they pan in on his face, like, oh! And, like, really? They tried to explain erections. The boys' video.
That's how they did it?
Yeah.
And so they'd immediately tied it with the shame of someone else knowing your erection?
Yeah. And I think they threw in, like, a kazoo noise or something like that. Or
so
like
just remember,
whistle.
if you ever experience this sensation, it's shameful, and you're a naughty little bastard.
No, they're basically just describing your first NRB.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
but they kind of phrased.
So what they tell you to do, like obviously just beat off real quick under the desk and get back.
Yeah. Head to the library immediately.
So did they go over strategies? Like also, well, not for jacking off, but for like,
not jacking off.
So you either grab your books and hold them in front.
No, it wasn't like an instructional video of like how to use the fucking
how to get away with a boner.
Yeah.
How to have boners in class.
Getting away with your boner and you. That's an instruction manual. No, it was just basically trying to tell us that was perfectly natural to happen at that, you know.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where they left.
How many of you guys got boners during that video?
Kind of it. Well, it was all of us dudes. So
all of us dudes.
I mean, I heard like 1 or 2 slide whistles going off.
Yeah.
So I think a couple guys. Fucking creepy. I wonder what the girls' video was like.
Oh, it's probably just.
Do you think more like based?
It's just like all their other conversations when they're not around. It's just about their periods and stuff.
Okay. Sorry.
As soon as all the boys are away, they're like, okay, we can finally talk about
the video though. It's like when you want to ride horses, but you have your period. The girls' video. A lot of the boys are like, sometimes my dick gets hard, and that's okay.
And I mash it into things. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just experimenting.
No wonder all men like in our generation are like the way we are. Our videos were fucked from the get-go.
Yeah.
And our dads probably weren't. Fuck, my dad never gave me the talk.
It's never just like a reasonable expectation of like what a boner, explanation of like what a boner is, what it's about. It's just like
how to properly use
you're
one.
going to get one of these and you should be ashamed of it, dork.
Again, go hide in the library or use that shit. Did your dad give you the sex talk?
No.
Yeah, see, my
mom kind of did.
See, but
it was like way past that age. Like I think she had like found a porn multiple times, you know.
Oh.
So it was kind of just like you just make sure you like use the rubber.
It's like an intervention thing.
Yeah, and then of course I like had a kid when I was 18. so that speech I didn't pay much attention to either.
Right. My mom first knew I had sex for the first time was when I got arrested when I was in high school. Me and a buddy were driving around drinking. We got pulled over. And in my drunken whatever, I tried to like get out of it by saying, "Come on, man, I had sex for the first time tonight with my girlfriend."
That was the night?
You
lost your virginity the night you told that story?
No, Patreon? No. Somebody else I was dating at the time.
Okay. So
I had sex with somebody else for the first time.
A different person, not the first time.
Yeah, but this was
the first time with this person.
Yeah, the first time was so bad.
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if you got arrested after that night,
that would have been
like, bro.
That would have been a really epic slice. No, it was okay. It was a thing unto itself. But so I got dropped off at home and
by the cops.
Yeah, and he straight up told my mom what I told him. And like that was the first thing she laid into me about.
Jesus.
And then she's like, and this drinking stuff on top of that. I mean, and then looking back, like, fuck, like I was the exact same age as my daughter is now. So like if she rolled in like that, oh my God.
Jesus.
She used quite a bit of restraint as a parent.
So did you get like a whole long talking to?
Oh, fuck yeah, I did. It was awful.
About what?
I was way too young to be doing what I was doing.
Okay.
Basically. That's not something somebody like I should be doing, especially under her roof kind of type shit.
So this is a whole thing.
Oh, it was a thing. Jesus. And this is like at 1 a.m, and
if I'm being honest, your
up.
mom has not been sharp enough to deliver that type of speech since I've known her. I could never see her like giving you the business because it's always still like anxious Rose.
Yeah. Well, fuck, you know? Like I said, I've been wearing this woman down for decades. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm atoning right now for all the bullshit. So there's that. Yeah. We got off track though. We're
talking about boners.
Well, we were talking
what
about
else
my
were we
mom
talking
and
about?
That whole situation.
Well, are we done the natural progression.
Okay. Yeah. Right after talking about your mom, you're going to talk about boners. Whatever, fucking Freud.
Did we have something else on that?
No, we're just going to, I don't know.
So,
how it's sad.
It is sad.
It's so very sad. And yeah, the whole funeral shit and realizing people died like over and over. Yeah, it fucking sucks. It's like the 6th leading cause of death still. If all this, like, I'm not saying COVID's not fucking real, but I'm gonna be super pissed if this is just more hullabaloo than anything else.
Yeah.
When we have fucking people out there that
with like regular
legit shit is happening.
It took like 20 some years for there to be
time.
one medication for dementia.
Yeah. And it's more so like a preventative thing. It's not when you fucking full on.
Yeah, it's more like a prophylactic than than something they're gonna take to like treat.
Like a brain rubber.
Yeah.
Damn. It just fucking sucks. And I don't want to be that guy saying like COVID's not real. You know, but fuck. Or like just like fucking cancer or some shit. Or like let's quit going to fucking space, dude.
I think we should still go to space.
No,
by the way, we had a couple of people blow up our shit on TikTok saying that they like you know, like NASA dorks when I talk about the moon landing. Yeah, and one of them was like, I work for NASA and blah 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 blah. And I was like, cool. Like I got an imaginary job too, pal. Like neat.
Right. Check out the podcast.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Fucking dork.
That sucks.
Yeah. I'm a nuclear physicist.
Yeah.
Probably, but
oh, should we go? You guys think that was dark? All right, let's go. How do we want to go? Let's not go dark yet.
Okay.
All right, so guys, we've talked about the time we spent in Andy's garage, and oftentimes I have to pee into a bucket, and then I have to pour that bucket outside. Because again, I've told you before, I don't want to pee outside and have people, you know, it's kind of like weird. There's neighbors there, it'd be whatever. So just go get the bucket, pee in the bucket, open the door, dump it out.
Yeah, and peeing inside's not an option for him because
his dog and his mom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, if you're not up to speed, are
the mom will attack me, and the dog will ask me the same question all the times.
It's super fucking weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so pee in a bucket. Yeah, it's not pleasant.
But it reminded me when I lived in Fargo, North Dakota for a while, and when I was like college age, and I lived in a house where it was a nice big house, but everybody already had rooms.
Mm.
And so, but there was a garage. And the garage had like, you know, the spot where you park the car, and then a section of it that was finished and like sheetrocked. It sealed in and had lights. But it didn't have like a heater.
Mm.
So I had like a plug-in electric heater, and then it also did have a big like wood-burning fire stove thing.
Oh, nice.
So we would burn like, I would keep myself warm like the winters of Fargo by taking all the case. It was just a party house too. So everybody would leave cases of beer, the empty cardboard.
Right.
And I'd roll them up.
Nice kindling.
Tape them up, throw it into the thing. Just be logs, like dense logs of tightly rolled up, and it would get hot. So you could put it in right away and go from like cold to super, super hot in there.
Nice.
It was awesome, yeah.
That sounds fucking...
It's weird bringing chicks home.
I suppose.
Because you're like, yeah, go to my room. It's like in the garage.
Did you ever...
But here's the thing. It actually was really nice. And, by the way, the fireplace was very warm.
Yeah.
So it kind of works. But I would have to... If you'd have to go to the bathroom... Like, if I would have to pee in the middle of the night, because you'd sleep out there.
Mm-hmm.
It was maybe, like, 3 steps from the outside of the garage door, like 3 strides, and then up 4 stairs and into the house. But you would have to go outside in the winter of Fargo to go to the bathroom. So what I did was sometimes I would go outside and I would just take a piss, like, around the corner. But again, we were like near the college, and there was a bunch of people around all the time, and it was a bit strange. Mm-hmm. So I went off to the unfinished side of the garage, and I drilled a hole in the wall. And then I took one of our old beer bongs, like a funnel, a big, huge funnel, with like a vinyl hose, and stuffed that through the hole. Mm-hmm. And then I had a urinal that I could pee in.
Did you put your dick in the hole?
No, it was a fucking big thing. I would just pee in the thing.
Okay.
Like from a respectable distance.
I mean, at one point,
because
I think
other people
somebody had
used
to
it.
have.
Other people used it, so
It
was a community urinal.
You built a glory hole with a tube in it.
Kind of, but we would party. So we would, so like we'd party. We would smoke weed in my room because it was in the garage also, and so that was the place to hang out at.
God bless garages.
Yeah, but anyway, that's where I would pee. But the problem was, if you had to poop, you still would have to go inside.
I imagine that would get caught in the tube.
To get up and pee, I'm like, the neighbors wouldn't appreciate that.
The first person that found that out,
Yeah, just shooting out on the other side of the fence. But no, if I'd get up in the middle of the night to have to pee, I'd like still leave my underwear on, you know, and I'd go and I'd just slip on my flip flops, walk to the other side of the garage from inside,
right.
Pee, and go back in and lay down, go to bed. Mm-hmm. But to go into poop, sometimes it still isn't worth getting dressed fully because that's so much extra work. So I'd just leave my underwear on, obviously, but not put anything else on, just put the flip flops on. And just get ready. And Fargo's 20, 30 below zero some of these nights. Right. Wind, snow. There'd be chest high snow that we'd have a path through.
Right.
And like you'd open that up and just run. Just in a panic, freezing cold. Get in, go inside, shit.
All while you have to poop? You're running?
Yeah.
But
it's only a few steps, but it's panic. It's also dangerous and icy and
right.
You know,
just eat shit like half
flip-flops
naked.
And naked.
Then you land and fucking crap your pants.
Yeah, dude. So then he'd come back out, though, and it was the perfect thing. You make it back. You're relieved. You go right flash through the cold into the warmth of burning beer boxes.
Ah, yes. Just like Mom used to do. I would have, you know what I've done at least once, maybe? Like, since there's snowbanks that are so big, maybe, like, dig a hole in the side, like, take a shit in that, and, like, cover it up.
Gross.
I don't know.
You've done that?
No, but it sounds like it'd be so, like, fuck it.
Gross, dude.
Like, I'm also a robe guy, so I would have thrown a robe on in between there and then probably kept that shit on. Did you ever get any girls that were like, ew, a garage, even though it was nice?
Listen, if you're the type of girl that's not interested in having sex in a garage, you're probably not the type of girl that I'm interested in.
Fuck. Put that on a t-shirt,
you know what
man.
I mean? Yeah. That's a pretty good filter. If I take you to the garage and you're like, gross, well, that's just not going to work. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Sorry, sweetheart.
No, like, you can pee outside, baby.
Yeah, do whatever. I don't know. But I'm definitely not interested in dealing with that. You, a garage.
Is that a urinal?
Listen, baby, I'm not trying to raise a family in here.
Hey, girl, I live in a fucking garage. What you trying to do? Okay, yeah.
But it did remind me, like, we were talking about this in the garage. Like, what if pooping just wasn't a part of life? Mm. You know how convenient that would be? Mm-hmm. Imagine, guys out there, what if pooping was not a thing? You didn't need to poop. What if we got all of our energy from the sun? So you didn't need to eat food. Maybe you drank some water and you'd pee. You know, you pee. But like, if you didn't have to poop, we just you'd be in the sun. We just do photosynthesis like an action plant.
Action plants. Is it man?
I think that'd be cool.
Plant? So like we kind of segued off that. Would it be then that the act of eating is no longer required?
Need it. Yeah.
A lot of people would be like, "Fuck, I love food though." But I like food too. But if I didn't have to poop, that'd be pretty fucking rad.
That'd save you a lot. That'd
oh
save
my
you like
God.
30 hours a week.
I would have so much extra time on my hands. My butthole surgeries from last year probably wouldn't even been a thing.
Think of all the money the government would have saved.
Dude, yeah.
We're gonna figure out this technology.
I single-handedly crashed my local economy.
I think that's how we do it, guys. As a society, let's start looking into that. Let's make ourselves into action plants, photosynthesis people. Let's do this.
I think Big Sharman would probably try to stand in our way. Have you seen how much fucking toilet paper is? They'd stand to lose
Megan
a lot
keeps
of fucking
complaining
money.
about how much more expensive it is, and I just keep just being certain that I don't care.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll talk to her about it later, and we'll have a bonding moment.
It's like, wow, well, I don't really care. Like, don't bring up to me that toilet paper's more expensive. That's not the kind of relationship I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody wants that.
No, that's okay.
If that's more expensive and that's the thing you want to talk about, definitely talk about that to other people. I'm not that kind of person.
I will gladly discuss that with your wife.
Bread is like $3 a loaf now. What the hell?
Fuck is it?
I'm not that guy.
Probably the good shit.
I'm not that guy.
You're like, shut up, Randy. Talking about your wheat bread.
Should we go dark?
12 grain oats. If we're going where I think I'm going, oh yeah, okay.
All right. We were talking about how this guy's like so, you read these stories of someone who like kills their entire family and then themselves. It's like an angry dad, or it was like the mom of that NASA dude, or that the wife of that NASA dude is the one who like drowned her 3 kids and then yeah, he worked at NASA, by the way.
Oh, really?
She was calling him at NASA, saying he needed to come home and shit.
Really?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But anyway. But imagine, like, you're, like, the dude that's drowning is, like, the 3 kids. And then you're like, well, you, like, get through 1 of them or 2 of them. And you're like, oh, man. Even if you kind of regret it, you're like, or you're like, whatever, but just like, man, everyone is going to be fucking pissed.
They're going to hate me so much.
Everyone. Yeah, like, even if your plan wasn't to kill yourself after that, you're just like, well, here's my choices. Everyone is pissed.
Yeah.
I mean,
nobody likes me. Kids are dead.
Everyone knows I did it.
Well, I'm gonna.
I mean, it becomes you get. Could you imagine if you're like, I'm gonna do this real quick, and then I'm gonna just go back to my day. He gets halfway through, he's like, oh wait, everyone's gonna be so mad.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Those are the people that end up turning themselves in. Like, oh no. They're gonna know me at the gas station now. Fuck.
Everyone's gonna be talking about me at the water cooler at work.
They're gonna spit in my Taco Bell.
Yeah. The mayor might even have to say something about it.
So pissed off. And then that's when you.
That's the type of shit where like you don't want to do one of those crimes where like the police commissioner has to call a press conference.
Yeah. And
then you're like, oh god damn it.
Yeah. Oh my god. My family's gonna see this. Then your body's found in a desert, identified just by your teeth.
Teeth that are pretty easy to remove, by the way.
From prior to? What are you saying?
Just saying, yeah.
Think about it. Hey, you guys do the fucking math.
You do this and you do the math.
If you've listened to our show before, you know I don't know shit
I've
about
been watching some news stuff lately. Not really. Well, not like a lot.
On fucking purpose?
Not like a lot.
Yes.
But the stuff that's being out there, like there's no longer news anymore.
No.
It's never like a thing happened, this is this. Because nobody's reporting on real information. What's news stories now is literally, it's like people are outraged about blank. Or it's like Twitter calls for this for blank. Like it's only now, we're making reactions, public reactions into news now. And that's not what it is. Now that's just a fucking feedback loop that's retarded. It's just completely stupid feedback loop.
All distractions.
Yeah.
Just fuck. The stupid puff pieces, oh my god. I don't want to fucking know about The Bachelor. I hate how they pepper in like the lighter side shit.
Yeah.
They juxtapose it with, like you said, the things we're supposed to be angry about. It just flip-flops all of the fucking time. And it's nothing but fucking SpaceX now. And goddamn, now it's the shooting. And I don't even want to fucking go into that shit. It's just whatever, man. I hate the news. I fucking how are you consuming it? How are you viewing it?
On these, I'm just seeking it out.
Okay.
So I was seeking out stories. You know what I mean? Seeking out stories. Because you know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out what the deal is with the Omicron thing. So I was looking things up, right? Instead of just having my sources. But you can very quickly see what the tone is. And the tone is, there's nothing, there's no events that's the news. It's the reaction that they're reporting on. Yeah. It's only rage to drive more rage or fucking fear to drive more fear.
Jesus, what is obviously I only consume it through like TV stuff, and I think that's like far fucking worse. Like, and that's why I'm so impassioned about how fucking awful it is, especially ABC. Fucking hate ABC. But what were they saying? Like the latest thing, the Omicron came. The first case was from a guy in Minnesota who traveled to a convention in New York, like an anime convention.
It was California.
Oh, okay.
And now there's one in Minnesota as well.
Okay, so that's the second one. Yeah. Okay. I was just like, well, fucking, there's your first problem.
Nerds.
Anime.
Yeah. And
thanks
the
a
other
lot,
one was in
anime.
Australia. Nobody can come or go from Australia unless you're vaccinated. Every person who's got this has been vaccinated. And they already said right away that they're like, Pfizer said, oh, we can have a new vaccine ready for this variant in 100 days or less. It's like, oh, so this is what we're doing? We've got to stay up on the regular thing and this variant and any other new ones that come up. No, I now reject this system as a solution because I see how untenable it is right away. Now you just see, oh no, this just becomes stack. This is stupid. You can't just build on it. You can't build as many of these. What's the word? You can't build so many interventions into this space. It's just too much. Like, I get it if I got to take it once, like polio, we're cool.
Right.
Okay. But I got to take it 3 times a year forever. And then if there's a new variant, that's another 3 times a year forever. I think you should get one right first before I have to commit to this forever.
It's a lot of
we're creating like a forever system about a thing that's really imperfect. That I would rather we just improve it.
You always do that with your arm. A forever system where everything is perfect. Sorry. For those of you playing the audio version, Tyler is not a Nazi.
It is not.
We're going to edit that out of the talk later. Oh, no.
And the thunder rolls, Andy. You guys feel the mood?
Totally forgot the lyrics.
Randy fucking sucks. Randy fucking sucks. He fucked the Mighty Ducks. He fucked them in their butts. Gordon Bombay's mad, doesn't have a dad. Randy fucking sucks.
Gordon Bombay. You're doing a triple deke. Fuck,
Triple Deacon. Never mind.
I got
Anyway,
nothing.
that's an
Yeah.
excerpt from a new NBC comedy series, our newest sponsor,
Yep.
Mighty Ducks 4 Special Victims
Special
Unit.
Victims Unit,
Every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and also the second Wednesday of each month at 7:30 p.m.
Nice. I love that schedule.
It's not the easiest thing to remember. TGI Friday, TGIF was a little better in when we were kids.
Apparently, yeah, you don't have
We
rights
watched
to that
Home
now.
Alone.
You watched Home Alone?
Well, not Home Alone. What was it?
Full House?
Full House. What else was on TGI Friday?
That's like the complete opposite of Home Alone.
There was Full House, Family Matters.
Yes, Urkel. Fucking Urkel.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what else was on. It wasn't like Hanging with Mr. Cooper late at the end.
Yeah, I watched that shit.
was a bunch of
and then
shit on it.
Then you always knew it's time to go to bed because like Nightline, and you're like,
Ew, I don't want to know about Boutros Ghali.
and you're like,
Heading to fucking bed. I guess there's some shit going on in Iran. Can't wait to wake up tomorrow though and watch some bullshit.
look at my dad, look at me like that. God damn it. I have no son. Goddamn Urkel loving.
But yeah, it was.
TGI, yeah, those were lit. What was the first one? Step by Step. Do you remember that one?
What's Step by Step?
That was the one where the parents like got married as a blended family. They had that like just
Yes.
dumbass Cody in the
Yeah.
who lived in the van. Like, ah.
Yeah, but TJ, it's interesting that Friday was actually like a viable TV slot.
Yeah, that was
Nobody watches anything on Friday. Like ratings are shit on everything on Friday nights.
But, like,
now,
that
for a
was
long time.
That was the jam. Like
Yeah.
you were locked in for fucking like 2 hours at
Yeah,
least. Like,
that crushed.
7 to 9. Like if you
Yeah.
weren't watching fucking Urkel, you were missing out.
Yeah.
When you couldn't DVR that shit. So if you missed it, you missed it. You fucking kids have no idea what it was like.
Are you seeing a lot of content on the internet, or do you feel like you're seeing the exact same shit on a loop over and over and over again?
I do. Yeah, a lot of repeats.
My wife sent me like 3 videos today that were like things I have seen ad nauseum all week.
That's a really awesome phrase.
Yeah.
Just so the other people at home know what it means. Why don't you just
Till I'm sick.
let us? Yes, I'm en nauseam as well.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. That's a fancy French word for saying I'm fucking sick.
But it was,
As nauseam.
I don't know.
I get well. it's always from the same fucking pages. They regurgitate the same shit like every 3 months.
Well, I also forget how much that people do, like content creators on TikTok often repeat their same content. That's one of the strategies that they use is they say repost your best hitting stuff so that you're just always getting the action and the boost.
Yeah.
But that's like the opposite of the strategy I would want to use on YouTube because I just would like the validation of my videos having lots of views. This video having lots of views.
Gotcha.
But I guess if they just bury it because it's old, the best way to get it back out there again, if it's good, is to just
repost.
But you know how dumb it is. Like that's whack. That's the thing. That's the thing. We're just not gonna do
your own back.
Well, because it's just stupid. Would you ever do that on Facebook? Just like make the same post again. Like
you're kind of describing
like your
sharing
joke.
Memories.
Well, oh yeah,
that's exactly what that is.
It is. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Jesus, I almost did that today too.
I do that all the fucking time. I'm like, man, I'm fucking clever. But no, it's normally like a kid photo or some shit like that, you know? Something that like everybody will,
Well, I enjoyed it a little bit. While I was in Europe, I would repost memories a lot because it was like nice because it was like memories from we were back home or whatever, you know. But then now when I move back home from Europe and I'm seeing my memories from when I was living in Europe, it like bums me out because like this is not a fulfilling and beautiful and nice place. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You just
this area, like the area that we live in, doesn't give you anything inspiring.
You look out your window, see the guy with the no trespassing sign. Right? It's like, lovely.
Yeah. None of us have raked our leaves. Everyone's houses are falling apart. Like it's cold.
You got the dude running the generator. Oh fuck! For the last 5 months, did I yank myself out?
No, I think you're okay. Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, I just got super.
No, you're fine.
Got it with my thumb.
Yeah, but it's my curse, Andy. No, but anyway, so I feel bad about sharing those memories. Now I see them and I'm just like, nope, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I should probably not.
I'll just go back and visit.
But that's exactly what that's like.
Yeah. I don't do nostalgia very much. I do it a little bit.
Yeah, not really.
But, you know,
you don't really touch.
I have a few of those things, but they got to be like pretty dialed in. I don't get nostalgia for a lot of things.
There was actually one of my memories the other day is when we went sledding that one year, and you did a video with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that.
You did it to a Deftones song.
Oh, that was when I had the old GoPro.
Yeah.
So when I first started fucking around
did
editing
GoPro
videos and shit.
like, yeah, sledding with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I don't think it was really mind-bending stuff. Like in
I'm
retrospect.
certain it wasn't good. But it's interesting considering the amount of video I edit now.
I just remember
that's like the first videos I ever edited.
Really?
Oh, yeah, it was before I had any business reason to be doing it.
No, there was. I mean,
that was pretty fucking mediocre. But
well, also you're like, hey, do a flip, and I was like, okay. And I think I don't know. Definitely didn't do a flip.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to really deliver your A game, like, Andy. The camera's rolling.
But also, don't wreck my new camera, Andy. So I was like,
no, that was the GoPro. That was the whole point. Is that they're indestructible.
You were also kind of you were like, don't fuck this up though. Like the actual camera. I was like, okay. But like I would have said the same thing if I was strapping a piece of equipment to somebody like me. An expensive piece of equipment.
It is expensive.
It's me, the second Pope. Gay people are okay. Fuck.
The last guy was moving around rape victims. But
what a piece of shit.
What a piece of shit. I'm the new Pope now.
Is he Italian? Or am I thinking of the other guy around?
No, the other guy was German. I think this guy.
Okay, that's the other guy, the crab-ass German-looking guy?
Yeah, he was the one who looked like a demon. He was the one that was like moving around priests after they were accused of rape. He would like move them transfer them into other countries and shelter them. And that was how the church kind of got around it. Accusations would float up, they transfer him away, and they just cover it up. And if they had to pay, but the last pope, I think it was Benedict, was like he was like into that, and he also was in the Hitler Youth when he was a kid, which doesn't always necessarily mean it's your fault. You're getting put in there when you're a kid, but all those things seem to line up. I mean, he really was a Nazi and moved around pedophiles, so. Kind of fuck that guy. And also, he just decided out of the blue to be like, I'm not to be the Pope anymore. And the other guy's like, I'll be the Pope. And then they just let it fly. Pope!
We're about the Popes!
We're the Popes! Listen, that's
Tuesdays on Fox.
Everyone knows that's how a tale of two popes.
I'm the Pope. No, I'm the Pope. Wow.
What are we gonna do now that there's two popes at once?
This town isn't big enough for the two of them. Starring Marlon Wayans.
He likes easy listening. The other Pope likes hard rock and roll.
One of the popes is a Messi and one of them is not. Fucking Tuesdays on Fox.
That's pretty fucking good.
That's pretty good. I'd probably watch the popes. One of them is just looking at a dirty magazine, like, "Hey, naughty, naughty Pope."
One, the Pope masturbates a lot. The other Pope does not.
He's just like going through some stuff. You just see like a swastika armband, just covers it up really quick.
Oh, this the Pope used to be a Nazi.
That could be
the Pope used to be a Nazi.
That could be in the intro music. We are making it one day at a time. We're the popes. Puts it back in his truck. We're the popes.
Cover this up.
Fuck. Ripping all those boys in the butts. We're the popes. The popes. Shit.
Yeah.
That's
and then
dumb.
there's going to be a spin-off called Two Popes, Special Victims Unit.
Yeah. Dun dun. They're both in it. We don't know what we did.
Church-related sex crimes are considered especially heinous.
It's a church bell instead of the normal gong gong. Gong gong. Thursdays on NBC.
Two Popes Special Victims Unit.
Two Popes Special Victims Unit. Wow, we're really stretching the meat off of this one. That's not even the phrase. Stretching the meat.
That's the new. I think that's the
meat
move.
off.
Listen, here we are. Just so what do you guys do? We just hang out and stretch the meat off a joke.
Just stretch the meat.
Stretch the meat.
Stretch the meat. Chew the fat. We're the Popes.
Listen, why don't you come back to my garage and help me stretch the meat?
Watch some old episodes of 2.5 Popes. Pope, 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 Pope. Pope, 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 Popely Pope.
Two popes, two popes and a baby. Gross.
Oh yeah, no, we don't want them to have that baby. Get. Oh, I hope the whole movie is like
Two
CPS
popes and a baby. Special Victims Unit. I mean, or I guess you could just go with the actual movie cover. Go 3 Men and a Baby, Special Victims Unit.
Oh, they're just holding the baby like
fucking no. Just go with the original cover. Just three men and a baby,
like
Special
Ted
Victims
Danson
Unit.
And like
yeah,
he's still
Gutenberg.
there. Fucking Steve Gutenberg. Tom Selleck. Oh my god. Oh, I love it.
3 Men and a Baby. 3 Men and a Baby 2, Special Victims Unit.
This is too stupid for it not to work. Special Victims. 3 Men and a Little Lady. Special Victims. Oh God.
The Karate Kid. Special Victims Unit.
Think of all the movies with like people getting mentored and shit. It'd be like Back to the Future, like Special Victims Unit, Physicist Edition. Holy shit, you guys. Our whole lives are based on movies where adults were like just fucking grooming us. Just trying to put their butts and peepees and stuff.
Somebody else articulated this point already. I think it might have been on Cumtown, I think. I gotta give credit where credit's due. But they were talking about Mr. Miyagi was definitely fucking like grooming and molesting that kid in the Karate Kid, right?
I haven't seen it in so long.
Could you imagine your like 12-year-old son?
Oh, hanging out with an elderly Asian man?
Some old
talking
Asian
about
dude like making him wash his car.
And on.
And like hitting him.
He taught me how to rub really good. See, watch this.
They're like, what?
Yeah, he just stands there and watches me do things and grumbles about it. Like, again.
What?
Dude? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd go have a talk with that Mr. Teriyaki, and I'd tell him, you stop doing that to my son. That'd be really fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, like all those fucking movies. Why? Just why? Bernie Sanders, Special Victims. Oh, yeah. Gross.
Hang on a second, guys.
God
Pause
damn
this
it.
hang on for just a second, guys. All right, guys, we're back. I think I got something funny. This was a song that would come on when we were like had our party houses. This just really moved the needle in like 2004. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it got all the people going.
It doesn't do it anymore.
No, you look like you're an old person.
No, not at all. Lil Jon, it's not even good either. But when I think he just had bangers, just bangers. To the window, to the walls. To the window, to the walls. To the window, to the walls. To the window, to the walls, motherfucker. To the window, to the walls, goddamn. Window to the walls, motherfucker. Window to the walls, goddamn.
We'll go ahead and write that on the no
To
list.
the window, to the walls. To the window, to the walls.
To the window, to the walls. Brought to you by Hard Freeze, starring Dolph Lundgren.
Hard freeze. This time it's frozen. Rock hard. This winter, shit's getting cold. So cold. It freezes. Hard. Hard freeze. Hard freeze. Dolph Lundgren.
Did you know that he was in the Kindergarten Cop 2 movie? They made a Kindergarten Cop 2 and he was in it.
Really?
Hard times have fallen upon Dolph Lundgren. I can't even pronounce his last name. Lundgren.
Isn't he like actually like a super genius, right?
Yeah,
he's like a scientist.
We've discussed that on the show before. He's like a physicist. He's not a.
Yeah, I can't pretend to care about.
He's got like either. A PhD in something.
Anytime I hear that, I was like, yeah, I don't believe that either. None of that's real.
Do you think that's an internet?
Well, let's say he went and did it. He's not doing science, so I don't care.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is like an arbitrary celebrity having like probably a pretty easy time getting through school now because he's rich and everyone knows him. Like, fuck off. Dolph Lundgren can get a PhD.
He made leaps and bounds, maybe paid people off?
Just saying.
I pose this question to you though. How often would you like probably say it if you yourself had like the same?
If I had a PhD, it would be in my Instagram handle. It would be how I introduce myself. Yeah, it would be it. Yeah.
Would it be?
I thought about paying for an honorary doctorate because you technically can still use it. And there's a couple places you can still like list it and it has a thing. You can still go as doctor even though it's honorary. Because like technically Shaq can.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
So they gave him an honorary doctorate in fucking like what was it like Shaq Fu or something like that.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I just make up some shit.
That's awesome. Yeah, why not use that shit then?
Yeah, I would get it. I would just be like, yeah, Dr. Tyler Stone. The email that I use, I still don't use my regular professional email when I book hotel rooms. I use my Dr. Tyler Stone email.
Nice. Do you think it gets you like a little bit more?
Well, I'm a fucking doctor. They see the email,
well, of course.
So at the very least, they're not going to fucking, treat me like some kind of dirtbag who's just there to drink in their hotel room all week and act like an asshole and fill it up with fast food garbage and beer cans until I leave.
Your email isn't...
Who uses the same 3 towels for 10 days. I don't do that, though.
Your email is not boner_master_82.
I used to have daddy fat sex. For real. I had it till I was like probably 25, 26. I don't think I had another one.
Oh my God.
As a matter of fact, I still had it when I started using Facebook. Because it wasn't, and as a matter of fact, it wasn't until 2014, 15, when we started Massonomics, 15, 16, when I had to use my Facebook in Messenger. Messenger was just new, to reach out to a couple guys who were going to be like our first interviews. And I didn't know if when they looked at my Messenger profile, if it could see what my email address was. So that was the time where I went through the whole process of transitioning it over so that I wasn't going to be seen emailing people as Daddy Fat Sex.
Yeah. Let's talk some serious stuff.
It was Daddy Fat Sex at Hotmail.
Oh, Hotmail.
Which is like, this guy seems legit.
Does Hotmail even exist anymore?
I'm sure you can still use Hotmail.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
If you're using Hotmail still, why?
Because you've got...
I know.
You got everything in life you need.
I want to talk to you, though, because, I mean, like, I used to have a Hotmail account.
Yeah.
I wonder if
you didn't like it?
I don't... I mean,
Did it not do the things you needed it to do, or it just became embarrassing to say Hotmail? They didn't underserve you at all. The branding all fucking went that way. Google won.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You know, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Or maybe I had so much.
Hotmail didn't do anything.
I might
wrong.
have bailed on it because it had so much junk sent to it, and I didn't.
Well,
want to do anything about it.
that's I think why a lot of people ended up jumping ship from their early email addresses. Anyways, by the time you get out of high school, you got kids now have so much shit because all the little shit you got to register for games,
right?
And they just let it pile up. My kid's phone is just this mess of notifications. It's insane.
Yeah, so is mine.
Yeah. So
oh
my god,
they don't do shit about it.
They don't care.
Like, I look at it and my anxiety just.
I think they do spend too much time on the devices, but I also think they're a lot better at not giving it their actual full attention at all. Like my kid doesn't give a fuck about anything he sees on the internet. He's like,
right,
you know.
Yeah.
He's never commenting or talking or posting. None of these kids post anything anymore.
He's only on lurk. Like one thing, right? He's not like on multiple.
He's on Snapchat and TikTok. But he doesn't post anything.
I'll have to friend him and send him like snaps of my poop.
Yeah, don't.
Okay. I'll be like.
Besides, we're trying to solve that poop problem.
Send him fart videos.
Action plants.
Action plants. Stop shitting now.
Listen, Mr. President, I got a plan. I'd like it to divert some of our military budget. I want to merge us so we can become more powerful. Think action plants, Joe. Action plants.
Right.
All right.
Okay. All right.
All right, Jack. I like it.
Okay.
It's not a bad idea, Jack.
Jack, just go
Listen, Jack.
Listen, Jack. Listen, Jack. Hey, get back on my sack. You know, if you're not for me, hey, what? Oh, you pooped at the Vatican.
He pooped at the Pope.
Next on Two Popes.
Joe Biden, the president, shits in the Vatican.
Well, hey there, Jack. I just shat on your pad there.
Oh, the president, the poop in the Vatican.
There's so much of poop in here. It just stinks like a shit.
You are the messy Pope. You clean it up.
Some shitty like saxophone. Oh my god! I keep fucking with this chord, dude. I'm sorry.
You okay?
Yeah, no, just nervous energy. Just thinking about this Two Popes thing really hard. I really want to make it come to life.
Okay,
that's what the Pope said.
Guys, I want to make sure you guys go to ShopNetty.com. ShopNetty.com is the place for Netty games. They have the Conspiracy Theory board game, lots of other board games. They have been our OG original sponsors since the very beginning. Netty Games, who sent us a tremendous gift basket for Christmas.
Ah, yes. I got incredibly stoned and consumed most of its products last night, including like the block of cheese.
Yeah, Andy went after it.
I've been very...
I also do what I do with the food that comes my way sometimes. Is I make sure all of the unhealthy stuff I just give to Andy.
I gave the taffy away in turn because I'm
so
not
like,
eating that.
But like, so we get food. We'll get the occasional bits of food that from certain things, people we know that work in places,
Yeah.
But it's like all the stuff that's bad for you. I'm like, hey, we should send that to Andy because if it's here, I'll eat it. And then Andy's like, yes. So when we get all this stuff, I was like, okay, Andy gets all the chocolate and all the candy, and I'll give him some of the other stuff, and then we're going to call that even.
Thing? Oh, God. Shit. Okay. Never mind.
No comment.
I may or may not have those things. Never mind. I got a lot of things.
I'll beep that out.
It's all okay, good. Fine. Okay. We'll butt that up next to the window walls.
To the window, to the walls. We
could start a window cleaning service, and that could be our theme song.
To the window.
To the walls. To the window. To the walls. Do you have windows or walls? Do they need cleaning?
Call Lil Jon. Lil Jon's window and wall cleaning.
What?
To the window. To the walls.
Yeah. Okay. Keep going back to this Two Popes thing.
Shit my pants. Shit my pants. Shit my pants. Shit my pants.
I made the boom boom in my pants.
And the popes are fucking mad.
That was fucking good. I got nothing else on there. Wake me up.
Wake me up before you poke. I got nothing. Guys, thanks a lot for listening, everybody. We'll see you next week. Go to spacesfake.com. Shop the Conspiracy Randy collection. Links in the description. Follow Conspiracy Randy on TikTok. Get us to 100,000 followers on there. Don't be dicks. And make sure you subscribe on YouTube. We're about 3,500, 4,000 around there. I really would like to get that to 100,000 by Christmas. So, is that not reasonable?
No,
94th and 96,000 more followers on YouTube.
Right. Yeah, let's do that.
Get on that.
Thank you to all the people that we ended up on their Spotify most listened lists. There's kind of a few, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah.
So that's rad. Thank you. Appreciate it.
And also, I encourage you, if you are listening on Spotify, try to find a different app to listen to, because the Spotify app is just garbage. I hate it.
Yeah. You also can't listen to Two Popes on it.
Yeah. Only on NBC. Tuesdays, Thursdays, and every second Wednesday at 7:30 p.m.
Alternating Wednesdays.
Goodbye, guys.
Bye.
Oh, you're at Skinny Unit Studios.
Yeah, I'm at Skinny Unit Studios. You should follow me on the Instagram and TikTok. Check out TikTok. I'm going to be doing some like art process videos coming up. They're going to be pretty fucking rad. And if you're part of Patreon, you have the opportunity to get art that nobody else can.
Yeah.
So, suck my dick.
Also, you could do that in the Patreon.
Maybe.
Hey, I did forget to tell this too. I have a couple new products that I'm rolling out here that I've both of the things that I've sold and done before, but I put them together in a digital version now. So I have some training programs if you're trying to get thick, get strong, regular, like you want to be fitness guy. I have my meathead muscle big rig training block, fucking whole ebook thing you can get. Sell that for $125 if you use code Conspiracy Randy, but you got to DM me to get it. So if you know the Randy, you're getting it for $75 less than everybody else is. And that's only going to be between now and Christmas. So the other product I have is a strength training for MMA fighters digital seminar. It's pretty sweet. I think there's a lot of shit. So if you know anyone, an MMA athlete, MMA fighter, someone who wants to know how to get strong, and it totally doesn't fit the Conspiracy Randy brand, I get it. But there's a lot of you. So if you know anybody wants training programs for MMA or for just getting jacked, hit me up. You can just DM me at Tyler F. and Stone, and I'll point you in the right direction. Thanks, everybody.
I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got one to my name. If you come around, hey, we working all day. Your life gon' pass you in a second if you wait. I fly like paper, get high like planes. If you catch me at the border, I got one to my name. If you come around, hey, we working all day. Your life gon' pass you in a second if you wait. Just like Jesse James when I'm sitting on trains. Every step we get, see we're clocking that game. Dog food for dinner, the world is in flames. Bonafide hustlers making that change. Just like Jesse James when I'm sitting on trains. Every step we get, see we're clocking that game. Dog food for dinner, the world is in flames. Bonafide hustlers making